It is given square lead slab. So one face is square. Up side 0.5 meter. 50 centimeter means 0.5 meter. And thickness, this is the thickness given. This is 0.1 meter, 10 centimeter. Is subject to shearing force on its narrow face, this face. Other side is fixed. How much? 9 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. Lower edge is riveted. Riveted means fixed. Riveted means fixed at the floor. All right. How much will the upper edge be displaced? This displacement you have to find out. And this much or this much. Okay. So area, you have to find out area of this face. Area will be 0.5 into 0.1. This much will be area. Eta is given. Eta means modulus of elasticity of lead. You have to refer it is not given here, but table देखना पड़ेगा. 5.6 into 10.9 Pascal. तो यहाँ से शेयरिंग स्ट्रेस निकाल लीजिए F अपॉन A. F अपॉन A इतना आ गया एरिया से डिवाइड करने के बाद. Then shear strain is equal to shear stress upon shear modulus. Shear stress की वैल्यू ये पुट कर दी. Shear modulus this one. Shear strain is delta x by L. L क्या होगा? Distance between opposite faces 0.5. तो L की वैल्यू ये 0.5 पुट कर देंगे आप यहाँ पर. इसको इधर शिफ्ट कर देंगे एंड सॉल्व कर लेंगे. L is 0.5. L की वैल्यू यहाँ पुट कर देंगे. ये L को इधर शिफ्ट करके पुट कर देंगे वैल्यूज. तो displacement is upper edge will be displaced by this much amount, 0.16 millimeter. So this is also good question, can be asked in competitive examination also, because you have to understand the question. Area should be correctly found out. This, of course, this will be given to you. ये आपको दिया रहेगा. You don't have to remember all these. All right, no problem here. बोलिए. Clear to everyone? Are you there? Is there any issue? Okay. नोट कर लीजिए. ये आपका सॉल्व एग्जांपल ही है. You can just solve it without seeing it, without seeing the solution. 9th chapter, solve example number 4. All right, and this we did yesterday itself. Now, थोड़ा सा extra point इसमें बता दूं जो कि which can be useful for your school examination and competitive examination. Sometimes these topics are covered in your different schools. For example, elastic potential energy of the elastic wire. Suppose you have the wire of certain length and you apply the force on it. इसके ऊपर आपने फोर्स लगाया F, ठीक है, उसका चेंज ऑफ लेंथ L हो गया. Then potential energy which will be elastic potential energy, U will be half into applied force into change of length. So this much will be the potential energy saved. Generally, you know, potential energy is what? Work done. Whatever work you do to change the state of the body is stored in the form of potential energy. तो ये वर्क डन होगा. आप यहाँ पे फोर्स लगाएंगे एंड वेरिएबल फोर्स है बिकॉज F डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू, यहाँ पर फोर्स की इक्वेशन क्या आएगी? Y is equal to F upon A, L upon DL. So F will be YA upon L. So delta L is increasing, force is increasing, delta L is increasing. So depending upon the change of length, force is also changing. और वेरिएबल फोर्स है तो इंटीग्रेशन करना पड़ता है. तो दिस कम्स इन बाय इंटीग्रेशन, देयरफॉर फैक्टर 1/2 आल्सो कम्स. तो इंटीग्रेशन वी आर जस्ट अवॉइडिंग इट, बट आई कैन शो यू हाउ इट इज डन. ठीक है, ये उसकी इनिशियल लेंथ है, दिस मच इज द इनिशियल लेंथ. व्हाट यू डू, डिड यू अप्लाइड द फोर्स एफ, है ना, यहाँ पर इस एंड पे लगाया तो ये एक्सटेंड हो गया, दिस इज नाउ एक्सटेंडेड. चेंज ऑफ लेंथ इज डेल्टा एल, applied force is F. F is the applied force. Delta L is the change of length. So since it is variable force will be there for different change of length, you have to apply more and more force. So integration से होगा. This always potential energy is nothing but a work done. तो integration करने से ये हमें मिलता है. ठीक है. So if any wire you extend it or even compress it, suppose cylindrical shape wire is there, cylinder is there, you compress it, then also potential energy, you compress it by delta L with the forces F applied on it both the ends. Then also same amount of potential energy will be stored in that. Okay. This formula you can remember, it is very useful for competition point of view. No problem here in this formula, in this end result I am talking about. Derivation we have not done. And some more extra point I am telling you apart from this. ये हो गया, noted. Are there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Or if I ask you energy density in this wire, how much is the energy density? Similar to the mass density, there is one more term called energy density, energy per unit volume. Okay. So that also we can discuss here. Next point is, extra point is energy density. देखिए डायग्राम नहीं बना रहे, ये मैंने डेरिवेशन किया था इंटीग्रेशन से, but you can just leave it. Now next one is energy density in the wire, elastic wire. It is energy density का symbol, we can take it small u. It is energy, elastic energy per unit volume. Elastic energy per unit volume. जैसे mass density क्या होता है, mass per unit volume of the body. Similarly here also energy density will be energy per unit volume. तो potential energy कितनी, half F into delta L. Just now we have discussed. Volume of the wire will be A into L. A will be area cross section, L will be its length. ठीक है, तो energy upon volume. Now इसको break करके लिखेंगे, half as it is. F by A we can write, delta L by L we can write. So F by A is nothing but a stress in the body, and delta L by L is the strain in the body. So it is nothing but a energy density is nothing but a half into stress into strain. तो अगर आपको स्ट्रेस पता है, स्ट्रेन पता है, दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए, डिवाइड बाय 2 कर दीजिए, द टर्म obtained will be energy density. What will be its unit? What will be its unit and dimension? बोले यूनिट कितना होगा? Energy means joules, volume means meter cube, joules per meter cube. And competitive examination, they ask the dimension also. Somebody can tell me the dimensions? M, बोलिए डायमेंशन क्या आएंगी? एनर्जी की एम एल स्क्वायर टी माइनस टू, और यहाँ पे एल माइनस थ्री है, एल माइनस वन बचेगा एंड टी माइनस टू. ये डायमेंशंस हो जाएंगी एनर्जी डेंसिटी की. गेटिंग और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
ये डायमेंशन किसी और एनी अदर फिजिकल क्वांटिटी हैज दिस सेम डायमेंशंस? कैन समबडी प्रेडिक्ट, समबडी कैन आइडेंटिफाई? यहाँ पे मैं नीचे लिखूं एनर्जी डेंसिटी हैज सेम डायमेंशन. एनर्जी डेंसिटी has same dimension as that of same dimensions as that of pressure. प्रेशर का भी सेम है. प्रेशर आज हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं. ठीक है. प्रेशर इज फोर्स अपॉन एरिया, force per unit area. It will also have same dimension. Got it? Clear? यहाँ तक ओके है? बोलिए. Things are clear up to here?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Okay. We also know Young's modulus is equal to stress upon strain. ठीक है. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, स्ट्रेस विल बी यंग्स मॉडुलस इनटू स्ट्रेन. इसको इधर शिफ्ट कर दो और ये वैल्यू स्ट्रेस की यहाँ पुट करने वाले. तो वी कैन हैव अदर रिलेशन. ये स्ट्रेस की वैल्यू यहाँ पुट कर दो हियर. तो वी विल हैव हाफ और यंग्स मॉडुलस यहाँ आ जाएगा, स्ट्रेन का स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. बिकॉज इफ यू पुट दिस वैल्यू इन द इक्वेशन 1, तो यू विल हैव दिस वन. तो अदर रिलेशन फॉर एनर्जी डेंसिटी इज हाफ इनटू Young's modulus into strain square. This is also extra information for you, those who are going for competitive examination, particularly NEET and all. ठीक है. And we can replace the strain also here. Young's इस formula से strain will be stress upon Young's modulus. तो ये वैल्यू ऊपर पुट कर दो यहाँ पर. तो we will have energy density is equal to half into stress square by Young's modulus. Yes. So this
Yes.
also can be the result. So all three results are for energy density, which can be useful. You should be in position to convert it if you don't remember. Yeah. ठीक है. This also you can write in extra information. And ये क्वेश्चन में ये पॉइंट नीचे लिख दिया. Dimensions of this quantity, this energy density will be same as that of the pressure. All right. Note down. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And some more extra point, let me tell you. देखिए, we have learned longitudinal strain हम लोगों ने सीखा था, which was delta L by L, है ना? When you pull the cylindrical object outward or push it inward at both ends, the change of length is happening delta L and initial length is L. At the same time, diameter will also decrease. If length goes up, diameter goes down, and vice versa. So because of change in diameter, there is another strain called lateral strain. So it is the ratio of change in diameter delta D to the initial diameter D. So in terms of diameters, change in diameter upon initial diameter is known as a lateral strain. All right. Similar to the longitudinal strain, there can be other strain called lateral strain, which is delta D by D, no unit, no dimension, because diameter का unit meter होगा, change का भी, और diameter meter will get cancelled, no dimension, no unit. ठीक है? All right, बोलिए. Longitudinal का मतलब क्या होता है? Along the length, है ना? Change of length is related to longitudinal strain. Lateral means perpendicular to the length, means it will be related to diameter. ठीक है? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is also extra information for you. And Poisson's ratio, एक और इसमें एक another constant is there called Poisson's ratio. Double SN यहाँ पर, that जो normal poison जो देखते जहर वाला, उसमें POISON होता है ना. This is the name of scientist. Sigma can be the symbol. It is the ratio of these two strains, lateral and longitudinal strain. Poisson's ratio is the ratio of lateral strain to the longitudinal strain. Lateral strain we have seen delta D by D. Longitudinal strain already we have seen delta L by L. तो यहाँ पे एक माइनस भी होता है as per the formula, है ना? So that we have to write minus delta D by D into delta L, नीचे रहेगा, L ऊपर चला जाएगा. And values of Poisson's ratio will be greater than -1 or equal to -1 and less than or equal to 0.5. The range of the Poisson's ratio. इसके बाहर नहीं होगा. It can be minimum -1 and maximum 0.5 plus 0.5. ठीक है? This is also extra information for you. If it is taught to you in the class, then you can remember. Otherwise, just remember for the competitive examination only. ठीक है? Clear this much?
Yes, sir.
All right. So applications can we see? Can we see the application given in our textbook? Applications of this chapter, or some points are given that we can discuss. देखिए, normally different cross section of the shape of the beam, इनको beam बोलते हैं, ऐसा है ना? rectangular section of the bar, ये and thin bar, and how it can buckle. Lot of pressure जब पड़ेगा इसके बाद जो pressure पड़ता है ना, it gets buckled, it gets bent, है ना? तो to avoid this, this beam or bars or columns can be I-shaped, ऐसा. तो ये it commonly used section for the load bearing bar, जिनके ऊपर लोड ज्यादा पड़ता है, तो I section, what we call it, I section bar. रेलवे लाइन देखिए आपने, if you see carefully, railway tracks, they are of I section, so they can bear more and more load without buckling it, without bending it. तो रेलवे लाइंस का जो क्रॉस सेक्शन होता है रेलवे ट्रैक का, इट इज लाइक दैट. आयरन की जो पटरी रहती है ना, पटरी बोलते हैं उसको हिंदी में, तो उसका क्रॉस सेक्शन ऐसा रहता है, आई शेप. इट कैन टेक मोर लोड. ट्रेन इज वेरी हैवी, है ना, तो उसके लोड को सपोर्ट करना है, तो इस तरह का सेक्शन बनाते हैं. ऐसा बनाने से बक्कल हो जाता है या क्रश भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, तो दिस टाइप ऑफ सेक्शंस कैन सस्टेन मोर लोड. तो ये डे टू डे लाइफ में, इफ यू बिकम द इंजीनियर, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर और मेटलर्जिकल इंजीनियर, तो यू विल सी दीज ऑल थिंग्स, है ना, किस तरह से डिजाइन करना है ट्रेन के ट्रैक को, या फिर मशीन्स कैसे डिजाइन करनी है. तो दीज थिंग्स विल बी टॉट टू यू इन द हायर क्लासेज आल्सो. पिलर्स देखिए, ये ऐसे पिलर्स, है ना, तो ये नॉर्मल पिलर है, और ये वाला देखिए पिलर विद द राउंडेड एंड्स, ये राउंडेड एंड है. और ये वाला देखो पिलर विद द डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड एंड्स, लाइक दिस, दे आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लाइक दिस, एंड्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड शेप इज देयर. हैव यू सीन सच टाइप ऑफ पिलर्स? कहाँ पे देखे आप लोगों ने, बोलिए? हैव यू नोटिस समवेयर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड एंड्स? मेट्रो के पिलर देखे आपने? मेट्रो में लाइक दिस, यहाँ पर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड एंड होने से दे कैन सपोर्ट मोर लोड as compared to this, and you can save the, in place of making like this thick pillars, you can save the material. This much material can be saved. ऊपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दो, नीचे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड शेप कर दो, तो you can save the material with the same load taking capacity, है ना. तो इस तरह फ्लाईओवर्स में भी, फ्लाईओवर्स में मेट्रो का फ्लाईओवर और नॉर्मल मेट्रो के ट्रैक के लिए या फिर नॉर्मल फ्लाईओवर्स के लिए जनरली they are, or this part will be under the ground, है ना, it will be just below the ground, so you can have the more road जो है wide road भी रख सकते हैं, नीचे narrow है. If you make the thick pillars, so there will be traffic issues also, and wastage of material also, है ना. So like this shapes
Sir?
are there. Yeah.
Sometimes, like I have noticed in the city that the metro pillars are sometimes like in an L shape and sometimes in a T shape, and it kind of
Huh.
varies from place to place. So does it really have a
They are-
specific reason?
Yes, they have specific reason, because they can, if they put the pillar at the mid of the road, there may be some traffic issues. Therefore, they will put the pillar at one end, and then they will make it L shape. Sometimes putting the pillar on the road is issues due to some regions. They cannot put it at the mid of the road, so they will put it at the one side of the road and elongate it to the L shape. So they have the some reason to. In that, material will be more cost will be there, but some issues will be resolved. If they cannot put certain place, वहाँ पे कुछ road पे कुछ already something is there, है ना, तो they have to arrange like that. ठीक है. एक आपने देखा होगा, ये माउंटेन्स जो है, you see maximum height of the mountain is not greater than 10 kilometer. तो उसका भी एक कारण है. There is some reason for that. देखो यहाँ पर that height of the mountain on the earth is nearly 10 kilometer, है ना. क्यों ऐसा? उन्होंने एक कैलकुलेशन दिया, रफ कैलकुलेशन दिया. देखिए, at the bottom of the mountain of height h, the force per unit area due to the weight of the mountain is h rho g. कल हमने derive किया था rho g h और h rho g. वाटर लिक्विड के लिए किया था, but it is valid for here also, for this mountain also. H rho g. Rho is the density of the material of the mountain, g the acceleration due to gravity. ठीक है, तो h rho g तो ये आप ये देखो ये आपका होगा, एक मिनट ये यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मैं एक मिनट जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन निकाल लेते हैं पहले. देखो रो की वैल्यू, density of the mountain, material of the mountain is 3 into 10 power 3. तो h rho g कैलकुलेट किया, और ये इसकी जो प्रेशर है, ये इनफैक्ट द प्रेशर सस्टेनिंग कैपेसिटी, दिस विल बी द प्रेशर ग्राउंड, दिस मच प्रेशर मटेरियल ऑफ द माउंटेन कैन सस्टेन. तो ये प्रेशर, तो प्रेशर इज इक्वल टू h rho g, है ना. तो ये प्रेशर आपने पुट कर दिया, है ना, P इज इक्वल टू h rho g है. प्रेशर की वैल्यू ये पुट कर दिया आपने इधर, कैन यू सी, प्रेशर की वैल्यू ये पुट कर दी, h rho g, h निकालना है, rho g को नीचे शिफ्ट कर दिया, रो इतना है, g 10 लिया, इट कम्स 10 किलोमीटर, which is smaller than the height of the Mount Everest, which is close to 9 kilometer. Mount Everest की height slightly less than 9 kilometer. So because there is the limitation of pressure bearing, this much pressure any base of the mountain can sustain. So if it is more, it will collapse. है ना? So that is also one of the examples in our daily life, you can say. And a mountain, maximum height of the mountain, you see Mount Everest is roughly 9 kilometers because of these regions. And density, roughly they've taken all the value close. Density is this much, and pressure sustaining capacity of that material of the mountain is this much. This can be the pressure or stress, you can say maximum stress, है ना? Pressure or maximum stress. Got it. So these are the examples given in our textbook. So we can just go through that last 2 pages of the textbook. So these are the applications. ठीक है? All right.
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes,
chapter
sir.
is over now. We can start the next chapter, number 10, fluids. So we will have the break. We'll join again, and then we'll start the next chapter, fluids का. ठीक है, ये छोटा चैप्टर था, तो इसमें we didn't take much time, है ना? Fluid is the bigger one, that required more classes to finish that. ठीक है, shall we join again?
Okay, sir.
ये you can just see your textbook diagrams, yes, last में दिए हुए हैं. All right.